Overpowered Priest. At the principal's office, the principal said, "Mr. Sumumu, Miss Baiji, are they your teammates?" Lin Yi said, "Yes. There is no need to be concerned about Sumumu, but I am more worried about Baiji. This child's talent is not well utilized, and she herself is considering changing her profession." As Lin Yi pointed at Baiji's file, it read, "Talent, Goddess of Luck." The principal said, "If you can choose her as your teammate, then naturally it is because she has her strengths and advantages, right? Well, although the exam cannot give her special treatment, as long as she can pass the exam, there will be no problem with her future path, and there is no need to worry about her being unable to continue her studies. In short, you do not have to worry too much. Just focus on leading your team to prepare for the exam." As he handed over a letter, Lin Yi said, "Okay." He took the letter, opened it, and said, "This is..." The principal said, "This is the real reward for you, but this is also part of our professionals' alliance plan." And at the Lizard Man instance, Baiji continued to fight. A system notification said, "Baiji, level 10, Lin Yi said, Goddess of Luck talent, level 2. There is no problem with your range of attack. Just have more confidence in your own judgment. The response time could be faster." Baiji said, "Yes." As a lizard man spat at Baiji, she resisted and blocked the attack with her sword. The lizard man suddenly leapt toward Baiji. Lin Yi said, "Do not hesitate or avoid it. The angle you picked is spot on." As Baiji made a slash at the lizard man, she said, "One divides into two," as she split the lizard man in half. As Baiji became serious, a system notification said, "Goddess of Luck's Gaze can be cast on a target to gain a special buff. Goddess of Luck's Gaze. Each time you clear a dungeon, you can increase the treasure chest reward by 1 level. This effect lasts for 24 hours and can only be used 3 times a week." Baiji wiped the sweat on her face and said, "Phew." A system notification said, "Hand of Luck. When you open a chance-based treasure chest, you have a higher probability of getting the highest quality equipment and skills that are usable for your profession." Lin Yi said to himself, "This is Baiji's new ability after upgrading to level 2 talent. It is very practical, equivalent to reducing the number of draws required to reach the guaranteed reward. The probability of obtaining rare items is greatly increased, and it directly avoids the possibility of receiving items meant for the wrong profession. Moreover, this Hand of Luck is a personal passive skill, and no one else can use it except for herself." But Lin Yi gained nothing. Baiji received repeated rewards. Lin Yi said to himself, "To some extent, we are even." Baiji said, "My equipment setup and new skill allocation were all based on your suggestions. How about it?" As she looked expectant, Lin Yi said, "That is huge progress. As long as you do not hesitate and follow instructions, you do not have to worry about taking the final test." As he nodded his head, Baiji said, as he kneaded her hand. Lin Yi said to himself, "Sure enough, it is still a bit forced. At first I thought she was chosen for the greatsword class because of her natural brute strength." Lin Yi said, "Baiji, are you determined to change professions?" Baiji said, It is fine. I actually..." As she panicked, "No, I really like the greatsword. Is it that I did something wrong?" Lin Yi said, "No, I know you have accumulated a lot of strength points. In order to become an outstanding greatsword warrior, not only did you work out regularly, but you also made many efforts and tried various approaches. But the profession is about your future. Let me be frank. Your physique is not suitable for a greatsword warrior. If you force yourself to take this path, it is very likely to cause irreversible damage to your body. We can accompany you for a while, but in the end, you would have to leave the industry as a professional." Baiji said, Lin Yi said, "Changing professions is not that easy. The difficulty of the single-player instance is extremely high, and only you can enter it. I have not done this dungeon before, so I cannot provide you with a strategy guide. You could be seriously injured or even utterly defeated. But once you overcome it, you will have a completely different experience in future battles. Of course, I am just giving you a suggestion. No matter what you choose, you will be a member of my team." As Baiji gripped tightly, she said to herself, "My captain and teammates. Although I am just a buff, many times it only works for myself, but they have always treated me with genuine sincerity and kindness." Lin Yi said, "Okay, let us think about it after we defeat the next boss." Baiji said, I have made up my mind. I am going to participate in the profession change." As she was gratified, Baiji said, So tired. My head is so dizzy. I want to vomit." As she collapsed. Outside, Lin Yi said, "Mumu?" As they met Sumumu outside, Sumumu said, "Yo, I have been waiting for you for half a day. Tomorrow is the final test, and as a member of the team, I cannot find my teammates." Lin Yi said, "Do not worry, there is a surprise for you. Look at this, and you will understand." In a different scene at the professional testing venue, a person said, "Ah, I am so nervous. God bless me. Please do not let me make any mistakes." His friend replied, forget it. With my little talent, at worst I will just go screw bolts tomorrow. Shall we go together?" Another person responded, "No need. My father arranged a clerical job for me in the Alliance branch." Baiji said, "Wow, there are so many people." Sumumu asked, "Little Bai, are you ready?" Baiji answered, "Yes, yes." Suddenly, Sumumu's parents shouted, "Mumu, little Yi." As Lin Yi and Sumumu looked back, they said, "Hmm?" Sumumu's father raised a board with a good luck sign for Lin Yi, Sumumu, and Baiji. Sumumu's mother cheered, Come on, you can do it." They stood behind the non-student spectator area. Lin Yi asked, "Uncle, aunt, they do not know yet?" Sumumu replied, "Well, I certainly cannot tell them." Lin Yi said, "I thought they learned through other channels. Seeing this, it seems the news is being kept very confidential." The crowd suddenly shouted, "It's the City Lord! The City Lord is here!" Jang City's City Lord said, "Good morning, dear students. Today I have a message to announce. Due to some unavoidable reasons, this year's professional qualification exam has been postponed and will be held 3 days later. And today, we have gathered everyone here for another important matter." A boy exclaimed, "What happened? The final exam is postponed for 3 days?" His friend muttered, "Oh shoot, is the demon tide coming again?" Another person said, "Impossible. I suspect it was the fight in the west of the city." His friend added, "The scene was blocked by the Alliance. No one was allowed to enter or leave, and the signal was also blocked." A man said, "Could it be that some alien creatures have really snuck in?" His girlfriend cried, "No, I'm scared." Jang City's City Lord continued, "Today is the first day that special admission students appear in Jang City. According to the latest regulations issued by the Professional Alliance, from now on, every special admission student, before the final professional test begins, along with their selected teammates, will challenge a separate secret realm instant. In addition, this secret challenge will serve as a professional test. Live broadcast and screen recording will be conducted so that all students can watch and learn. And the first special admission student in Jang City is..." As the spotlight beamed on Lin Yi, Jang City's City Lord announced, "A student from Jang City's #1 professional academy, Lin Yi." Playing card said, "Just now, it was announced that the final test has been postponed for 3 days. And then Lin Yi was suddenly announced as a special admission student of Jang City. The instance he is going to challenge alone happens to be the original final exam instance." Chainsmoker added, "The bewildering descender. Have you already put it in?" Playing card replied, It is just too much of a coincidence." They did not move to a new instance. "I always feel like something is not quite right." Chainsmoker said, "It does not matter. The mission given to us by the Lord, just put the bewildering descender into the secret realm of the final exam and make sure the assassination target enters that instance. The rest is not our business. All you need to do now is confirm that Lin Yi has personally entered the secret realm instance where the item was placed, and that no other mishaps occur. Then head to the base immediately to rendezvous. Do not waste your time doing other things." Playing card replied, "Do not worry about that. I handled that mechanism without anyone noticing. That useless city lord did not realize a thing. Well, if the patrolling professionals discover the abyssal aura on you, or if they notice the change in the difficulty of the secret realm and decide to directly seal off the entire venue, then you will have to stay in Jang City alone and wait for death. I will retreat immediately. I will keep my eyes on that side. The target is about to enter the instance. How are things on your end? Has that fool Black Fist dealt with Huang Xiaofeng yet?" Chainsmoker replied, "It is done. He is in our hands. As for the White Clown, we have not contacted them yet." Playing card said, "Do not worry about him. As long as the assassination of Shangguan Yan is successful, whether he is dead or alive is of little concern to us." A student shouted, "Boss Lin Yi! I knew it was him the moment the news was announced." His friend said, "Special admission students must have made great contributions to the Professional Alliance or awakened God-level talents." Another said, "That's right. Even someone at Huang Xiaofeng's level does not have it." A boy added, "Do not even mention someone like Huang Xiaofeng. Even Shangguan Yan did not have it back then." Jiang City's City Lord said, "Just stand here. The principal has already informed you about the news in advance, right?" Lin Yi answered, Yes. Jang City's city lord used his ring. As it opened the door and energy gathered, Lin Yi, Sumumu, and Baiji reached for the portal. A system notification said, about to enter the Level B Unknown Secret Realm Instance. Secret Realm Instance, Unknown Level. Above Level 10 difficulty, Nightmare Level, the difficulty of the final professional test introduction. A secret realm instance whose name and information are obscured by special items. Challengers can only learn the situation inside the secret realm after entering it. You and your teammates have entered the instance and obtained Return Bone Fragment after use. You can immediately leave the secret realm instance. Warning, when under attack, the Return Bone Fragment will not be usable. Warning, due to the influence of the bewildering descender, the difficulty of the secret realm instance has increased to disaster level. The Return Bone Fragment is affected by the bewildering descender and begins to disappear. You can no longer escape from this secret realm instance. As Baiji covered her face, Sumumu said, Lin Yi, could this be? As she released her power, Lin Yi said, the instance mutated. A system notification said, warning, the secret realm instance information has changed. Secret realm instance, Forest of Yan'an mutated level, unknown difficulty, disaster level under the influence of the bewildering descender. The internal structure of the secret realm has undergone special changes. New maps and secret creatures have appeared, but some elements remain the same. Please do your best to survive. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.